Our military organization today bears little relation to that known of any of my predecessors in peacetime, or indeed by the fighting men of World War II or Korea. We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. We have been compelled to create a permanent armaments industry of vast proportions.
Hello, one and all. Welcome back to the 7th Street Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Hamza. Across from me is my co-host and ugly roommate. His name is
Clark. Thanks so much for that introduction, Hamza. Really appreciate that one. Thanks a lot, buddy.
And then today we have big guests. You know what I'm saying? We got a clout monster up here. We got. Why don't you start, bro?
You know, it's RJ, but my music, you know, on SoundCloud is RJBitch. You know,
it's RJBitch, man. RJ Money Holden in the house. What's up?
You know.
You're just chilling.
You know, just came in, had to stop by, got the invite, so
yes, sir.
Had to come through.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate you being on, dog. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
We were talking, bro. It's been a minute since the Washburn days. We all went to high school together. RJ and I played football together, and you know,
yeah,
it's just been a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I actually ran track with Hamza too, so
there you go.
Yeah, we go way back.
Time flies, bro. Time flies. But yeah, man, as usual, bro, please continue to support us. Follow us. You know, we got SoundCloud, we got Stitcher, we're on Spotify, as you guys know. We're actually running an Instagram page right now, so follow us on that, 7th Street Podcast. Tell a friend, bro. Like I said, you know, send a letter to your grandma. Like, make sure, like, she gets this shit, too, because, like, we're just trying to blow up. Other than that, man, 7th Street Podcast at gmail.com if you have any inquiries or anything like that.
Inquiries.
Thank you, Hamza, for that. And yeah, bro, I just want to thank RJ for coming on again, bro. Yeah. So we'll get into it right now. If you want to plug any of your stuff right now, anything you got going on.
Oh, for sure. Well, all right. So I just dropped a song, I think it was like 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. It's called What's the Big Deal? Kind of has a West Coast vibe, but I don't know. It's a real banger. See, if you want to tune in, you should definitely check that out. I got some other songs I dropped recently too,
mm-hmm. Yes,
but
sir.
It's all on my SoundCloud. That is RJBitch.
Yes, sir.
You know, all caps.
Oh, yeah.
It's RJBitch.
Can't miss it.
And we'll link those in the description as well and all this stuff. So
yep.
We're straight on it. All right, cool. But yeah, now let's get into the sound of the day, our weekly recurring segment. Here's this week's sound of the day. There you have it.
There you go. This is that week's sound of the day. DM us, let us know what you think it is, or email or whatever. Winner gets a shout out, a prize. You know, just let us know.
For real, bro.
So
let's get into it, bro.
Yeah, we got RJ here. We got RJ Money Holden. You know, he's a big dog. You know, big dog on campus. Yeah, we go way back. So what got you into the music, bro?
Well, actually, way back. Actually, made beats all the time. Like my dad makes music.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, he makes music. Like he made music all the time. Like I just listened to it when I was growing up. He had like beat programs and stuff on the computer, so I would just make little beats off the loops on there.
Yeah. And
I was just always into it, and I was like, this is dope.
Was he doing like beats and stuff, or was he doing like?
He was like rapping.
Okay.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah, and then I was just making beats, and I kind of stopped on that. Focused more on sports.
Yeah.
And then in high school. Max Degree was making beats, and he was like,
I remember that.
You should hop on some of these beats. And I was like, shit, I mean, all right, I don't really rap.
What I'm going to do, say no?
Right, he made the beats, and I was like, I don't really rap, but I'll hop on it. Like, it was for fun or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was like senior year. It wasn't really too serious. It was actually pretty garbage compared to now.
Right.
Like, it had some potential, I'm not going to lie, but
yeah,
it was all right. But then I kind of, like, paused on it for a little bit more. Played some football, went to college. Played football at River Falls. Dropped that. That wasn't really me. River Falls was kind of trash.
Mm-hmm. Bro, talk about that. What was River Falls like? I like always wonder about these small ass schools that people go to, like these JUCOs.
Yeah, it was like D3 facilities.
Okay,
were dope.
D3.
They were dope.
That's the thing with D3 schools. They can't give scholarships, so they put all that money in the facilities. So it was some nice ass shit.
Yeah, okay, it was real nice. They were just building it. I actually left right before they finished. Some weird shit, but it was like the team was all right. The players are cool. Wasn't much diversity though, and it was real country, and that's like the opposite of me, completely. So I just didn't feel like I fit in, And it was just a fun time.
How are the coaches?
Coaches were all right. They're pretty good.
Are they like a good team generally? Do you know?
As of lately, they've been doing a little better. I haven't been tuning in that much. Once I left,
Just said fuck that.
Yeah. I just focused more on music.
And
I was making some songs out there too. I dropped a few songs in River Falls, just off like my MacBook and a little handheld mic in my dorm room. And I was just like, all right, bet. Like, come on. I got Logic and stuff, and then I came back to Minneapolis, started making more songs and more songs.
Mm-hmm. And here you are, bro.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead? Oh yeah. So you want to go like big time with it then, huh?
I mean, that's the goal, of course. But you know, if it doesn't happen, I'm not pressed. But you know, if it happens, I'll take off with it.
Yeah. All right. I'll take you can get.
You know?
Dope, bro. Very cool, man. So like, how do you go about like creating your music? Because I know like everyone has like their process or whatever, and like I like to hear everyone's different way of doing things.
For sure. So for me, I just like, well, if somebody that I know is making a beat or something, I'll like, you know, ask for it or something, and just listen to the beat. Like if the beat is right for me, you know, like if it has that right sound and like
if it clicks,
I would just like write to it. Like it would just come to me. Like I don't know, it's just like there's nothing really crazy to it. Like I don't have to be like super high. I don't have to like be turned. I just like if the beat sounds right and I'm in the mood, like I could literally like write a song out in like 20 minutes.
There you go.
Quick.
That's dope.
I feel like that's what it's either like I feel like people either do that or they
have to be in some kind of element or need to like something in them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like for freestyling wise, like if I'm a little tipsy or whatever, like I can freestyle like pretty solid.
Okay.
But other than that, like I'll just write it out. Yeah. Or I mean, like I have something started written out, and I'll go in the studio and like punching it out, like freestyle something. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll just keep trying.
Okay. Gotcha. Interesting, bro. So how do you where do you source a lot of your beats from? Like the same, is it like very similar producers, or have you been like
a few
outsourcing?
I mean, a few of my songs Anthony made the beat for. You know.
Yeah.
Other beats.
Anthony who?
Anthony King.
Oh, he makes beats?
Yeah.
I know that.
That's raw.
He makes a few beats. And then other beats I honestly find on YouTube for now. So if there are any producers out there making beats, hit me up.
Yes, sir. We have some people who actually produce beats for this podcast, just like intro and outro stuff. So we can maybe hook you up if you want. But yeah, bro, that's very cool. So I'm wondering, do you like ever like you spit a freestyle, or you just like spitting some shit and it just turns into a song, or do you have to like actually write it down and or whatnot?
I wish, because most of the time when I'm freestyling, I'm not having it on a mic or anything or recorded. So like most of my best freestyles are missed out on, to be honest. Like sometimes I do have like a voice memo on my phone going, or like somebody's happened to be recording, but for the most part I don't catch as good freestyles in the studio. I need to be in the studio more often.
There you go. Do you get like studio time?
Yeah, as of recently I've been going to Luke Parker has been in town, and I go to his studio sometimes. Okay. He's also like, him and my brother live in the same complex. Okay. And there's the studio in there too. So sometimes I go out to Milwaukee and I record there. But I do have a setup in my bedroom too. It just doesn't sound as good.
Yeah. So. I feel like you can never like recreate the studio, because that's like
it's a real
it's designed to actually be like perfect sounding. Yeah. That's cold, bro. Shit, bro, Hamza, we should get a little studio going.
Studio time. Yo, I'm putting out an EP. Fun fact.
What's it called?
It's called Still Broke.
Okay.
It's like super. It's gonna be really bad. I'm just doing it off the dome.
No, for sure. How many tracks are gonna be on there?
It's five or six, I think. Solid. It's gonna be. See, my recording process is I pick a name, and then I base a song off the name I picked.
Yeah, it's easy. You know, you could you have a song like idea based.
And then I think of like a simple melody in my head, and then go from there. And I just gotta figure out what beat I want to put it on.
Spit us something right now, acapella.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, he pulled the phone out.
No, I'm looking at my track list to remember what it is.
Oh, bet.
I also have notes about I rate tea. So Clark knows this. I don't think anyone else does. I ordered like tea from Japan all the time.
Yeah.
And I have
exotic.
I rate them.
You got
and
the
put it on my phone.
teas.
Yeah. Drinking
6 songs.
exotic.
Still broke track list. You know. I think the one that's gonna pop off is Me and My Niggas.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like kind of like Hannah Montana almost.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Me and
but
okay.
me and my niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That'd be raw.
yeah, you'll stay tuned. It's supposed to come out on my birthday, so it's a couple months late.
A couple months late.
You
Happy
know,
belated.
better late than never.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Dog. Exactly. Cool, man. Well, that's cool.
I feel like it's an album.
What's that?
Better late than never.
Which is?
By who?
I don't know, but that sounds like it should be an album
Maybe
cover.
that could be your album after
There's
your
your-
EP.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's the
better late
album.
than never.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's after you pop off when you get signed to a label. Very cool. But yeah, bro.
Yeah,
So
I don't know any of these people. Oh, Soulja Boy, 2016.
Yeah, it don't count.
there you have
That
it.
doesn't count.
Soldier
We
Boy.
didn't even know about it.
Soldier Boy in 2016. I agree. Does not count.
Yeah, we didn't even know about
Hey,
it.
SouljaBoyTellHim.com.
Oh, 7 though. Now we talking.
Yeah, exactly. That's prime time.
26, yeah, you know.
It's
Shout out
not
Big
20
Draco. Shout out Big Draco.
Free Big Draco.
Oh shit, they got him locked up.
Yeah, he's locked up.
What happened?
Probation problem.
Mm.
I think. Yeah.
It's not because he scammed people with his fucking
You know, it could be very
soldier.
well that
What is it called?
Soldier
Soldier
everything.
Game.
Yeah,
Soldier-
Soldier Watch, Soldier Soldier Phone.
There's complete knockoffs, bro. It
You
was
had to
so
buy the
bad.
parts, like the cords, separately for the Soulja Boy console.
Oh,
Really? There's a
yeah.
handhelds too. I watched all the videos.
He's a young entrepreneur. Don't hate on
Hey
it.
man, them fucking on with these apps. I'm gonna make my own app.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
He went his
God.
own route.
And all the games in that console were like .zip.
Oh
It was
my
like
god.
blatant. Like there was
Just
like
download it.
you could pay, so what it was when you turn it on, it says what, like it had a list of different consoles, and you click that, and then it has a list of games from those consoles. Like there are like 400 games on the thing.
Damn. But are they all like copyrighted
Yeah,
games?
it was like clear, like yes.
That shit's hilarious.
I'd buy it though.
It'll be lit. You know, you have all the games.
All the
Right.
games.
You don't even got. Yeah. How much was it?
I think 140 or something. Like that.
Shit. That's
Shit, yeah, a lot of
That's
games.
a steal, bro.
For real bargain shopping.
Exactly. But yeah, bro. So you actually have like some decent connections so far, like in the rap game and stuff.
Yeah, I've been working on it. You
Yeah.
know, I've always been friends with Luke, so like
Yeah.
that was always there. But just recently, I just started making like recording with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it was really clutch. Him and my brother like moved in with each other in like the same complex.
Right. And that's Lucian Parker.
Yeah.
And he
And
got
he-
that hip hop scholarship, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I remember he told me about it when he got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I know he got into like spoken word stuff. I didn't
Yeah.
know he was actually like rapping though.
No, yeah, he went like on a European tour and stuff. Like he was
That's
singing.
crazy.
Look him up. Shout out Luke.
Yeah,
Lucian Parker.
Bro, he's
He's
getting
on
big.
Spotify.
Yeah, he's
and
on
stuff.
Spotify now.
that's raw.
He's going crazy.
Very
He's
cool.
getting big.
Yeah, and he's good at he's real good. I don't know.
He's real
singing
good.
everything.
He's
like,
real good,
Mhm.
bro.
can mix it, master it, sing,
Right.
all that.
Shoot, man. So, what do you think of the state of rap? First of all, what do you think of the rap game in Minnesota? Have you kind of been like looking around, or like what are you seeing with that?
I mean, there are some people in Minnesota that are pretty good. Like my friends are pretty good, but
There you
like
go.
outside of that, like all right, shout out to Quan
Yep.
and shout out Miles too. But other than that, other people in Minnesota are like they're all right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really looks out for features or tries to link or support each other. So it's really hard in Minnesota, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brother said if I go out to Milwaukee, I could get on a few shows out there, but in Minnesota, like there's nobody out there shooting out opportunities like that for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
That's
we
weird.
used to have some big guys, you know? Like, if you go back, we had Spooky Black.
Right.
We had Alan Kingdom, who's still, like, kind of there. Drelly. Shout out Drelly. And then Aaron. Y'all know Aaron I.
Yeah.
Like, he's making music over in
Exactly.
California. But, yeah, I know some other people make some music, and they're just like, yeah, it's kind of like a eat or be eaten kind of thing in Minnesota. Like, people don't really, like, this isn't really the area if you want to produce, like, artists. Like,
Right.
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't know. I'm trying to make a name.
That's super whack though. Like I think the only way you can get on is like by helping other people like
So
along
bring
with
up
you.
everyone, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Beast Coast.
Right.
Exactly.
The
But-
thing is, I feel like, bro, low-key, what if that's, like, because of the Minnesota nice type culture where it's, like, we all just kind of keep to ourselves and, like,
Yeah.
passive-aggressive, like, don't want to get in anyone's way? I don't
type
know,
of
bro.
shit. I mean, I don't know either. It's weird to me. It's like, I'll hit somebody up, no reply. It's like, all right, whatever. I'll just keep dropping my own music. But
Weird.
I don't know.
Shit, bro. That's why, bro. That's why I appreciate you coming on here.
No, yeah, I appreciate the invite. Like
Hell
I
yeah.
said.
Hell yeah. Interesting, man. But yeah, so I want to move on to the business side of things. So like, do you have like a business mindset like when you're going into like promoting your stuff or like linking with people, connecting with people?
For sure, yeah. Well, right now, I'm really just trying to push out more music and get getting people's faces, kind of.
Right.
Like, have people, like, know I'm taking it more seriously as of now. I want people to really just, I don't know, just take me serious.
Right.
So I'm not really having the business side of when I'm dropping anything. I'm just, like, trying to push it right now. Like, I do have songs that I haven't dropped and stuff, of course, and I dropped the better ones that I like. Right. But I don't really have a strategic way right now of what I'm dropping it. I do know I'm gonna keep dropping singles until I get a bigger fan base, and then I'm gonna drop a project.
Okay.
An EP or a mixtape. I'm not sure yet, but
there you go.
I'm just trying to get more of a fan base right now.
Yeah, I feel that. Just kind of like organically trying to get a following, and then
I'm trying to promote it on. You know how you can promote on Instagram?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So
you can't promote.
Is that where you
explicit
spend
stuff.
money on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna spend like $10. See how it works. I have explicit words and shit.
Oh, so. Really? They don't allow you to do like cuss words and shit?
Like I have like only 2 cuss words in that snippet I had, and it didn't work. I had to send an appeal, and the appeal didn't even go through. And I was like, all right, fuck you guys.
Interesting.
But, yeah, it was whatever.
That's weird. Because I want to get on that shit too. Like,
yours. Actually, I did do stuff from when I was gonna do a show, but then it didn't go through, and I was like, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay.
But I promoted that, and it did pretty good, and I was like, bet. So I was like, I'm gonna promote this. Like, I think this is a real hit. Like, people are gonna like it if it gets to the ears.
Yeah.
But it didn't let me promote it, so I was like, damn.
That's so whack. Weird, man.
I know someone who did promotions because they're trying to like go pro running. You put down, you say you spend 30, and it's like, I would see the promotions. I don't know, like I feel like I don't know how they do it necessarily, but like I feel like you should.
I think you can like choose like.
I mean, I don't know why you said someone who knows, you know.
Stuff. Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know, bro. I feel like because you really have to be like. You have to have a decent following before you can actually promote it for it to actually mean something.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you get like a sponsored post or like something like pushed towards you, you go to their page and they have like 30 followers.
Yeah, and you're like,
okay, that was pointless.
Like, sweet,
yeah.
thanks, but
who's this loser?
That's like our page right now, basically. But pretty much, bro, like
follow us on Instagram. It is fucking
7th Street Podcast
at 7th Street Podcast. The number 7.
There you go. Hamza's our new social media manager.
I'm the social media rep.
And he's doing great so far, bro.
Doing it big. We have our ratio is pretty good.
Hell yeah.
22 to 21.
There you go, bro. Try to stick with that 1-to-1.
Yeah. Oh, nah. It's going to be 10 to 1 soon. Watch.
All right, bet. With your expertise.
Yeah.
Once we get those promotions going,
I believe in it. Yeah, you get the promos going.
Exactly.
Facts.
Because what they say on the promotion, like when you're about to promote it, it's like, this will reach like 3,000, between 3,000 and 22,000.
You're like, bet.
Let's get it.
People are about to see this.
But like, that probably means like, they might scroll past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would just be on the feed.
Yeah,
right.
Scroll past it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they might stop though.
Like,
yeah, they might
who's
stop.
That cute guy? Who's this cutie over here? Oh fuck! I'll go next to him.
Bro, are you talking about me?
Yeah.
God damn it, bro. You're kind of heated on me today, huh? You woke up from a nap a little crabby, huh?
Yeah. I was so tired. I almost fell asleep at work today.
Did you go to bed at a good time last night?
I went to bed at 10.
Damn.
I was like asleep at 10.
Sleep's important, bro.
Yeah, I didn't sleep I slept pretty good. I actually was supposed to work today, and I got like
called off.
Not even. They didn't even put me on the schedule. I was like, what?
What?
It was cool because it was like thunderstorming and shit.
Yeah.
Earlier, so
Yeah, bro. I gave like campus tours. I had to. They like, yeah, you're still giving a tour.
Damn.
So I had to like use a tunnel system. I got lost. It was ass. It was cool though. It was fun, you know.
You're supposed to be a pro, bro. You like walk backwards and shit. Like, what do you?
I walked forward almost the entire time.
Do you ever walk back? So basically,
I'm supposed to walk backwards the entire time.
At the U, when you give tours, you're supposed to walk backwards the entire time.
And I can.
And everyone who sees, does that really make a difference though? That's the thing.
They can hear you better.
Okay, because I feel like no one really gives a fuck if you're gonna walk
What if
forward.
you just like tripped and just stumbled up?
Just fucked
And then
yourself up.
Well, just keep it going while I'm falling. Just keep talking like, oh yeah, this is.
Hit the nay.
Hey.
Yeah, as you're falling backwards.
That'd be fun.
Gosh, that'd be something.
So you've had a few songs that like kind of popped off.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at it today. I'm like, damn, this dude has like 12K listens on
Yeah,
like a few of those.
Yeah, one song I did, I had like 11,000. I don't know how it popped off like that, honestly. And I had it on SoundCloud. I mean, all streaming and everything, but it recently got off. But I'm about to put like a bunch of stuff on all streaming, like iTunes, Spotify.
Okay. So you have no idea how like why it was so popular?
No, I mean it was a good song.
I mean, yeah, of course it's a good song.
But no, I didn't do anything special to promote it or anything. It just like popped off.
happened.
I was like, it was all in like one day too.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was lit. I was turned.
Have you ever like, well, you don't have to say, but have you ever like paid like a promoting like website to do that shit?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I was like
Interesting.
confused. But like I have a few thousand on other songs too.
Yeah.
Just not that many. Like I have a few songs with I think 3,000, and then 2,000 and 1,000. But
Gotcha.
nothing popped off like that one. I was like, dude, you should have seen me. I was geeked. I was like, what the hell? This shit
I would be
lit.
too, bro.
Yeah, and I put
That's
it on.
crazy.
Put it on everything.
What's your favorite song of yours?
Like
if you're like, I'm a brand new ITSRJAYBITCH fan. I'm about to take a listen. What do I listen to?
I listen. Okay, let me pull up my SoundCloud real quick. So
Yeah, bro. What's gonna like best illustrate your skill set? You think? Because like what kind of rapper do you think you are? Are you more like a lyrical? Do you think you're more?
I think I'm more just like turn up.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I
agree.
can work
It's
on
a
the lyrical, but I'm more of like turn up. I don't really think I sound like anybody else. Honestly, I've asked around people, and people are like, I don't know. I don't know personally. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. Not to be like, oh, I don't sound like anybody. But I don't know. I just don't think.
Bro, to be honest, I think the one you dropped, it was like the one before the most recent one.
Yeah.
That shit like
Back Now.
Yeah, that shit goes crazy.
Yeah,
to me,
that that one I recorded in my bedroom. Just like wrote it in a day and then woke up and just recorded that shit and hit up my guy Simon, and he like real quick made me a cover for it and dropped that.
That's dope. That's Simon Ronald.
Yeah.
Okay.
He makes most of my cover photos.
Oh, dope. Shout out him, bro.
Shout out Simon. Yeah, like for this one, it was raw. Like it was like 3 pictures of me.
Yeah.
I sent him like just 3 pictures, and I was like, bro, like so do this, and then he did it, and I was like,
just threw it together.
Bro, you're cold.
Yeah,
So,
that's raw.
But I would say, if you want to get like turned, like listen to my most recent song, which is, wait, what is it called again? It was damn, I don't even know what it's called. My ass tripping. Oh yeah, what's the big deal?
Okay.
And it's like turn, like I said, the West Coast vibe.
Definitely.
And then it's still trying to get turned. Listen to Shake, because that one's like really turned. I don't know. The beat's different as hell.
Yeah.
And then Warn You Again and No Time for Talking. Those two are kind of similar, but I don't know. Still solid, like real 808 knocking.
Yeah.
If you really want that.
Yeah.
Back Now, real vibe. Clark agrees.
Yes, sir.
As you heard. And then like the rest of my stuff, you can just hear the progression throughout. So
right. So how compared to now, like looking back, listening to your songs, what do you think of them? Like listening back to your old stuff.
I mean, it's even hard to listen for me, honestly.
Really? Okay.
It's like not even that it's that bad, because it's not like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's not. It's definitely not.
But it's like, I know I can make something better, and I don't even want to hear it. Honestly, I don't even listen to my songs that much after I drop it.
Yep.
Because I already heard it so much when I was recording it and
Right.
everything. So
Right.
once it's on SoundCloud, and I'm barely ever on SoundCloud, so that's why I know I need to put it on like other streaming services.
Right.
Because I don't even go on SoundCloud myself, and that's why I'm putting my songs. So that's saying something.
Right, for sure. No one's even. Yeah, you're right, bro. Like everything's moving towards like Apple Music, Spotify.
Exactly.
Those are like the big two right now.
Yeah,
that's like what you need to be
I'm about
on.
to be on there, so.
Okay, cool.
But I'm honestly gonna change my name, so it's RJ when it's on there, so I can get more.
So you can promote it.
Yeah.
Good
so
call.
I can get around more and everything, and it can
Exactly.
be a bigger fan base. I mean, because this RJ bitch can only go to so far.
Yeah.
I really just did that because originally it was RJ. It was really hard to find. I said it's RJ bitch before I rapped in a few songs.
Mm-hmm.
Other people were like, it's RJ bitch, and they saw me, and I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to change it to that.
Yeah.
And then, so now I'm going to just change it back to this RJ so I can get promoted more and shit.
Yeah. I wonder about people who change their name, because didn't Rich Chigga change his name to just Rich Brian now or something like that?
I saw that. I was trying to remember what his name was originally, but yeah, he changed it to Rich Brian.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he just dropped a project, but I didn't listen to it.
Okay.
And Prince.
Prince changed his name? From what?
Love Symbol. Remember that?
Oh, interesting.
It's like the...
Oh, that was his name, just the symbol of it?
So they call him the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, bro, because it's hard, like, when you have a name, that's what's tough, like, especially with this name, like, 7th Street Podcast, like, I worry, because what if we have to, like, change the name, or, like, we move, like, because then you lose, because then it's so different, because you have to market it in a whole different way.
Facts. I mean, for me, I'm just dropping the word bitch, so I don't think it'd be too hard.
No, for you, that's a good move, I think. That's a good move. You know, you're for the children. You're for the children.
Yeah, I'm for the kids. But honestly, I'm not a big fan. Like, I like kids, but I don't really like kids like that. You know,
right?
Like,
of course.
I'm not trying to watch your kids. So don't try to get babysitting gigs out of me.
Right. Yeah, like he's for the children, but like maybe when they're a little older and they can like fuck with his music.
Yeah. Got you, bro.
Cool. So let's move into some of the live shows. You've done some live shows, right?
Yeah, I did a few shows. I've done
have you done
just two shows?
Just two, okay.
Yeah.
How did those okay, go ahead.
The first one, I was honestly just supposed to film. Like I was just supposed to record these people's show through Max. Max like knew these guys. And they needed somebody to record it or whatever, and I was like, oh, for sure I could record it. Like borrowed Simon's light, just recorded with my camera, and then one of the guys of the group didn't show up, and it was 2 white guys and there was one more black guy, and they're like, the black guy didn't show up, and they kind of needed him on the stage based off some of their songs, and like, because the black dude, you know, he says nigga in the songs, and there's 2 white dudes on the stage, and that's the situation. They're like, come on, bro. Like,
interesting.
Yeah, so like, can you just come on stage with us or whatever? And just like, I was like, yeah, whatever, if I could do one of my songs type of thing. And it was at the Skyway, like on the main stage.
That's crazy.
And they were opening up for Yellow Wolf. And I was
crazy.
Like, that was my first time, and I was like, well, shit, yeah, if I could do one of my songs. And I did like, I just did one of my songs that Miles was featuring on the song, but he wasn't there. But it was like, I don't know, it was like a real hard song. I was like, yeah, this is the one I want to perform here. So did that. It was pretty good. Like,
how did that feel?
It was crazy.
Was it like a packed crowd?
I mean, it was like at least 100 people there.
I was so nervous.
I was pretty nervous. I was just like, bro, what the hell? And like my song was the last song that was performed or whatever, and I was just like, fuck. And then when I started, I just like got in the zone. I mean, I didn't like turn the crowd up or anything. It was like my first show. I wasn't like jumping and running around, but I was just like, you know, like bobbing or whatever. And I was like, this is lit.
Were people fucking with it, or could you like tell, or were you just like in your own mind?
Some people were fucking with it. Some people were just ready for Yellow Wolf. And it was like a whole different crowd.
Of course.
I was like, I mean, if you like it, you like it. But
it's there for you to do it, you know? It's an opportunity.
No, but I did that. I turned up myself. There's a video on my Instagram. This shit was turned.
That's cold.
But
number 2?
Yeah, my next show was at the Red Sea, and that was with Miles and Osh, or Daquan is his rap name.
Yep.
And it was just more like a local one. It was like family and friends and everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one was fun. That one was real fun. Yeah. Like everybody, like, I don't know, we had like, I think like 25, 30 people there. Yeah. And it was just like, the people before us, they were just straight trash. And we were just like, man, like, we're about to go off. And then like,
that's good,
everybody was sitting there, like everybody's sitting down, not really paying attention to him. And then the dude was like really wanted to perform. He gave us like $5 so he can do one more song. We're like, all right, dude, whatever. Yeah. And then we get on and we were just fucking turning up. We got everybody like right away. I was like, this is a concert, right? Like, why you guys sitting down? Come on, stand up. Everybody stand up.
Let's go.
And then like everybody stood up and we dropped the song, the beat.
Yeah.
And that shit it was lit.
It went crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. Because they're all there for you, huh?
So the nigga whose ass paid you to keep going?
Yeah, he was performing before us, and it was just straight
$5 each.
Yeah, I know you just threw us a 5. I think Miles took it. I was like, I don't need 5 that bad. I'm not too fresh.
Right.
But it was like, I don't know. I was like, this is garbage.
Shit, bro. If you could, where would you want to perform if you could anywhere?
Well, here in Minnesota, the first Ave, that'd be crazy.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, first Ave's the goal.
Right. Who do you think, like, has anyone influenced you think? Like, maybe your dad, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, just get to start into music, but like I said, I don't think I really sound like anybody. And like, honestly, it's crazy. Like, I listen to way more chill music than I make. I can't even make chill songs. Like, I tried. I mean, I can, but it just doesn't
sound right. Does it sound right to you?
Yeah, it don't sound right to me. Like, it sounds too soft sometimes.
Like, what kind of artists?
Like, I don't know. I listen to a lot of Drake, and he doesn't make like all soft songs, you know. But
right. I
listen to Drake. I listen to a lot of like upcoming artists. Honestly, like I just try to like to hear the new shit.
Yeah.
I don't get stuck on artists like that.
Did you hear the new Pierre Bourne that came out?
Yeah, I heard that.
It's like interesting.
It
kind of goes.
I mean, some of his beats go for
yes.
sure.
That's like, bro. That's the thing. It's like I feel like for him, you just got to stick to making beats.
Yeah, like, but he does make a few good songs, but
right.
he also makes some hot garbage
right.
sometimes.
Right.
But I like his beats.
Yeah.
Overall, I fuck with Pierre.
Yes, I agree. And fucking what's his name? Lil Keed.
Oh yeah.
He just dropped some shit too.
I like some of Lil Keed too,
yep.
but sometimes it's just too much. But he sounds like a lot like Young Thug.
Okay. That I feel like that's like the move nowadays is to like either mimic Young Thug or like Cardi, which is also like a mimic of Young Thug pretty much.
Yeah.
Because like Thug was basically the first one to do it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Probably.
Now he hopped on like that baby voice, but
yeah, right, exactly.
Somebody beatboxing?
Shit, I guess so. They're beatboxing for Hamza to drop a track.
Hey man, stay tuned. Still broke. It's gonna come out on some platform. I don't know yet.
Bro, we got a platform right here. We'll have you on the podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna turn this Instagram account that I'm in charge of into my rapper one.
There you go, bro.
My thing is that like I'm gonna try and not swear besides me and my nigga.
Those are the only swear words.
The only swear is gonna be nigga.
That's gonna be the chorus, so it's gonna be in that.
Yeah, right. What made you want to do a rap? So you've actually been like thinking about doing it
for a long time, yeah.
Why is that?
It'd be fun.
Be fun, but
right,
like
it's fun. Making music,
fun.
Dropping music is actually like the funnest thing to me.
Just
I'm not gonna lie, it's the most fun because when somebody likes it, it's just like that's a good ass feeling. I don't know. It's like you make something. When you make something, and somebody just like appreciates it. You just like bet like
yeah, bro.
I bet more people like I bet I can make something more people like.
See, that's the thing, bro. We were talking about that with. Did you hear Brandon Charles, Trill Mackay's thing? He went to Washburn too. He's younger. He's my age.
No, I don't think so.
It's pretty good. I was listening to You Don't Know Me earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Trill Mackay.
Shout out Trill Mackay. He was on the podcast like it would be a couple weeks ago. But we were just talking about like dropping your music or like making music like for you versus like to drop it for other people.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have to like put it out there. Like, that's the funnest part.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, I make it for me, of course, but, like...
Of course.
Other people like it, that's just a great feeling. It's just, like I don't know, that's motivation.
It encourages you to keep doing it and keep doing, like, what you fuck with.
If people like it, like, it, you know, if you drop something and it gets, like, 1 view, no likes, nothing, you'd be like, all right, dog, like...
But you still made it and you still put it out there.
No, I mean, but, like, if you do it, like, so let's say, like me, I already have a few songs that have, like, thousands of plays or whatever. Yeah. And I drop something and like in a month it gets only like 5 plays.
Right.
I'm gonna be salty. I'm gonna be feeling some type of way.
You set a new bar for yourself every time.
I mean, not that I set a new bar, it's just that if nobody wants to click on my shit no more, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
Okay. So I guess maybe for some people they don't even want to like get into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not trying to like, you know, be sad if they like blow up for a sec and then like. You know, maybe people don't really fuck with their shit.
I mean, yeah, I do hear you.
Do you see what I'm saying? At least?
Yeah, I do. But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. So
no, bro. I mean, if you, the thing is, if you stay consistent and you just keep trying and trying,
and people see it,
keep trying to make moves, like keep promoting your shit, trying to like network and like, you know, I mean, as hard as it is in Minnesota, as you say, like you just gotta keep at it, like. That's really what it is just being persistent.
Facts.
That's like what everyone fucking says. It's like, just keep trying. Just keep putting your shit out there.
That's really what I've been on lately. I've been dropping a bunch of music as of recently. Because I don't know. For some reason, I'd like drop a lot of music and I take a break, and then I just drop a lot more music. But now, I'm not taking any more breaks that I see in the near future.
Yeah.
So I'm about to just keep going hard.
Do you think you like recently started getting really serious with it, or when do you think that like?
Yeah, I think I have recently started to get more serious.
Okay.
Well, I just been getting better quality as of recently, and
Okay.
that's with quality comes people taking it more seriously as well. I think like you can't have like you could have like the most fire song, but if it's not mixed right and if it sounds bad out the speakers, it does not matter.
Yep, very true.
So,
Very true. Interesting. If you could feature with one person, who would it be? Like if you had your pick from literally any artist right now, who would you want to hop on your track?
shit.
That's a tough question, bro.
I know. I want to be on a song with 21 Savage.
Whoa.
That'd go.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
21.
21,
Yeah.
21,
You heard it right here, bro.
That should be lit. Or Young Nudie, but
Oh my god, that'd be crazy as fuck. Yeah, for real. Bro, what happened to 21? Is he good now or?
yeah, he's
yeah,
out.
straight, yeah.
Okay, bet.
That was the randomest shit ever.
Yeah.
It literally
I wake
lasted
up
for like a
looking at
week.
Yeah, that shit was
21
clown,
Savage
though.
was arrested by ICE for like, I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, I thought he was from Atlanta. Like, and then
Oi, bruv.
Yeah, bro, it's
He's about
super.
to put out a grime album, I bet.
That'd be cold, like with Skepta and like all
Skepta
that.
and them. It's like,
That'd
oi,
be
bruv,
wild.
man, them got the ting dun dun.
Mine's not hot.
What do you guys think of grime? Like, I don't know. There's like certain songs that I'm like, what is this?
What's her face count? What's that one? She's on the XL cover.
Rico Nasty,
No,
Megan Thee Stallion.
No, the last year's cover.
Oh. Dude, she
Stephon
freestyled
Don.
forever. On her freestyle, it was like too long, dog.
Her cipher, her freestyle.
Yeah, her cipher.
Her cipher was better than the other niggas.
I
on that
know,
one,
but
though.
she was going forever.
Wait, who was
no,
she with
no,
on the
that
cypher?
talking about that lady with the sweatsuit, right? Green
I think
sweatsuit
so.
lady. I'm talking about the she was thick with YB and Amir.
Okay. No, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
She had
No, I was talking about the other one with like PNV Rock. She
yeah,
was going for
forever.
literally-
She's better than the other two though,
Yeah.
but she took fucking forever. But yeah, I fuck with grime. Shout
Yeah.
out Stormzy.
I like some. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan.
I think
of it.
it's
I'm
fun.
not
I
even
think
gonna lie.
I think rapping with the British accent's funny.
No, yeah, it's
fun.
hard to take serious.
Yeah, it really is. So rap basically started in the U.S. Am I right about that? Or probably
so, yeah.
because I think it came
Probably.
up from like jazz, and then they started to make like
Yeah.
beats out of that, and then
Yeah.
I could be completely fucking wrong.
No,
but,
I
like,
think that sounds right.
yeah, but then like basically just Britain just copied us. Like
Man,
They do
man,
with a
got
lot
that
of
ting,
shit,
bada
let's
boom,
be
boom,
honest.
boom.
Yeah, and then it's just, I
Yeah.
can't take it seriously.
yeah, now you have the fucking man's.
But
Not
Bro,
Stop
remember-
Sign.
sometimes Skepta does go crazy. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie. I do fuck with some of his shit.
Remember,
definitely
y'all know
agree.
what's his name? Drake did that freestyle with the BBC,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
this nigga was going crazy with the breaking glass,
Yeah.
ham, whatever.
That's Tim
I-
Westwood.
Yeah, Tim Westwood.
I can't take him serious. I can't.
Westwood.
He's in love with that sound. Every artist.
Bro, I'm trying to get a soundboard.
Yeah,
That'd be
do that.
raw
Do that.
on the podcast.
Perfect.
That'd be cold,
What's your-
dude. That's the next purchase. I
If you
think.
could,
Don't get better mics. Don't get better like
Fuck
sound
that shit.
equipment. Just get a
No.
soundboard, bro.
if you could work with a producer, who would it be?
producer Pierre.
Pierre.
You think so?
I think so, or Zaytoven, but
Say-
I think Pierre. I like because his is just a vibe.
Yeah.
Every time, like
Yeah, right. Every time you're just like, this is kind of
that shit was
going.
crazy. When he said that, I like looked away. I was like, oh shit. No,
But-
but yeah, Pierre. I fuck
Right.
with Pierre heavy.
Right, because I think that's how like back now, because like the simplicity of it.
Yeah,
It's literally just like a 4-bar loop over
Yeah.
and over again, and like it never changes, and you're like, damn, like I could just listen to this shit on
Yeah,
loop
it's
for
real
like,
chill.
forever.
yeah. I like that one. I do like it. I was like, I played that so much, like I dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I literally made it right when I made it. I dropped it.
Right.
And I just listened to it so much.
It's just like a weird. I don't know what it is, bro. Because that's the thing. Like Cardi is on that now, and it's Cardi and Pierre are kind of like pioneering that new wave. Like, it's like some weird like thing that kind of just like, it's like an earworm they call it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, it's just like
you just kind of get like addicted to listening to it.
It's fire.
I don't know.
I fuck
Because
with it.
it's super weird.
Yeah, that's why I need a Pierre.
Right.
I need to go to Atlanta. I'm fucking with Atlanta artists too heavy, but
Do you think you'd ever like move out somewhere to do music? If you would, where do you think you'd go?
I don't know. I want to move to Cali. Like I've
Okay.
just been wanting to move to LA. So.
Yeah. I feel like that's the thing, bro, because that could be a move, but
Yeah, it could also be a bad move.
yeah.
But I don't know. I just ever since I was young, I wanted to move to
Yeah.
LA. Even before the music and shit, I was
Right.
just like, yeah. I went out there with my grandpa, and I was like, I don't know. I think it was like sophomore year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm trying to move out here. Like,
Yeah.
this shit is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out there like last year, and it's just so dope. Like the weed and like everything is just like cold as fuck out
Yeah,
there.
it's different, and it's just like palm trees. Like,
Yeah.
I know you wake up and you look outside, it just looks nice. You're just like, I don't know, just
Especially-
sets the tone.
Especially compared to here, bro. Like this shit, like in the winter, you like if you go to Cali, like in the spring
yeah.
and for spring break, and then you come back here, you're like,
Just,
I wish I could just stay there forever.
yeah, like can my flight get canceled? or
Yeah,
something?
right,
Like,
right,
hold on.
exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
Because the winter here is dead. Like I'm over it 100%, 100%.
Man, and this is not to like discount what you're trying to do, but like I feel like some people, when they say like, oh, I'm about to go to Cali, like they have this like weird idea of it. Like people who go out there to like make it big,
Yeah.
you know, not necessarily just because like they fuck with being there. Like, I think everyone continues this like idea that like California is like the place where you make it big.
Right.
The only reason that everyone thinks that is because everyone else thinks that everyone else thinks that.
Yeah. No, I hear
Do
you.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I just.
And
I
and
don't
that's
know.
not
I
that's
don't
not
really
you.
know.
That's not you. I'm just saying like sometimes people think that way. You know?
No, I feel you for sure. The only music people in fucking LA I know is Drelly.
Mm-hmm.
When I was out there in May, I think. No. I don't know. I was out there earlier this year. I linked up with him, but it was nothing music. We just like linked up, chilled for a little bit.
Okay.
But, so I only know him, and I know like one other person in LA, and that's it. So,
Okay. Aaron's out there too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, yeah, I know Aaron kind of, but I don't.
Not like that, really.
I mean, we ran track a little bit. Like we know each other, but
Aaron did track.
yeah, he did like not his senior year. Or
Oh,
anything,
okay.
Okay.
but Junior year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Oh, word.
Mm.
I remember he did sprints, but yeah, I forgot what I was talking about.
So.
Oh yeah, people in LA, and I know like a guy who makes clothes out there too.
Mm-hmm.
Like but yeah.
Okay.
I feel like LA is a city I wouldn't really like to be in. I feel like it's too
Too popular.
too showbiz.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
People say like everyone's like fake and shit out there, but
Yeah,
you gotta just find the people. There's good people out there.
I got a friend. He's a producer in LA, like movies.
Oh yeah, I know a producer out there too. True
Yeah.
Blue, but
He makes
I know.
movies, and he's like, yeah, bro. I know all these girls are super like Instagram models. Like, they could have like 1.2 mil, and they're
Mhm.
living in a car.
sheesh.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's a facade,
If I
bro.
move out there, I'm gonna live in a place. Like I'm gonna have a plan. If I go out there, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be out there sad. I'm not like, oh yeah, guys, I'm moving to LA, and then like homeless.
Then
and
yeah,
shit.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
hell no. I'm gonna have a place established. I'm gonna have like a job if I need it out there. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna go out too sad.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Good call, dude. Good call. Bro, so you being a football player, I've been talking with you about this, but because this is like a big conversation that I've been having cuz like basically with kids like all kids getting out of football and everything because of all this like CTE shit, which is like valuable information, like we need to be knowing about this, but like is that a bad thing that kids are getting out of football? Like how I want you to talk about how
For
football
sure.
like shaped you because
No.
for me, bro, that shit like was so formative for me.
No, yeah,
You know?
I love football. Like my kid, if I have a son, you know, like if he wants to play football, he's gonna play football. Like
Right.
I'm gonna try to get him into it. Like football, I don't know. It's just like it's different. There's nothing like it. Like
I
you form
agree.
a brotherhood with a whole bunch of people. Like most random people you wouldn't even expect. Sometimes like you just
Mhm.
bond together. You know, the team meals to just the practices or whatever. Like it's crazy. Like if one person fucks up, like everybody got to go through it. Like
Yes,
it's just like a real brotherhood. I don't know if
exactly.
and yeah, there's injuries in it and whatever, but there's injuries in every sport. But yeah, of course, it's more severe in football. People are going head up or whatever. It's a contact sport.
Right.
I don't know. I think, you know, they're doing the best they can. They do the heads up tackling drills all the time. Like,
changes are being made.
They keep making the helmets better. Like, I hope it keeps. Like, I hope they don't put a stop to football. That would really, like,
it'd be so sad.
Like, I fuck with football.
Yeah,
like, it's my favorite sport.
Right.
So,
man, I think because we actually talked with this with Brandon again as well, and like what I think Kevin mentioned was like you can get the same lessons from other sports that you can from football.
Mm-hmm.
And I disagree with that because here's why, is because in football you have to specialize so much, because as like you were like a linebacker, right? So as a linebacker, you might have one dude who's like super good at like reading the run, or like you have that certain mindset where exactly, like you have to have that specific set of skills, and then you have someone like a lineman who has to have like the correct foot positioning, the correct footwork, and know his position, and also the fact that you can have like a 300-pound dude playing on the same field as a 180-pound dude, and they have to be like in sync and like coordinated with each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
there's no other sport like that.
No, you gotta know your plays. Everybody gotta do their job in order for the whole unit to work.
Exactly.
Football, like, I mean, like, maybe, I don't even know any other sport.
There's not, bro. Because you could have like basketball, everyone's tall as fuck. Like, okay, you have some short people, but they're outliers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
There are plays, but it's like, I don't know. It's not as
It's
many.
5 dudes. It's not as complex.
And then I was thinking like maybe hockey, but I don't really know how hockey works. So
but then that's like 5 dudes, and they're all like pretty similar sizes. I think that the difference in football is that like it's just hella like it's a lot of people, and like every position is so specialized.
Facts.
So it's like you have to like really, it's a really complex thinking game too. So
yeah,
I don't know, bro. That's just a continuation of like the conversation we had on episode 7.
For sure.
So you guys should check that out if you want to. Episode 7. It's really dope.
Check it out too, because I don't know. Football needs to stay going. I don't even care. That's my final say on it. Football for the dub.
For the dub, bro. For the win. What do you think, Hamza? Now that we have that new information coming at you.
I never played football. I don't want to play football. I don't think I'd let my kids play football. I think you can learn the lesson in other sports. Like, coordination, I guess, in football, because, there's a variety of people, all that kind of stuff. But, like, I feel like people talk about mostly, like, discipline, blah, blah, blah. You learn from other sports. Like, wrestling, you're talking about, like,
speak on the discipline.
I mean, I know. But you're talking about, like, we're brotherhood, blah, blah. Like, if one person fucks up, everyone does. I mean, that's how it's in some other sports, too. Like, wrestling, I used to wrestle in high school. That's exactly how it was. Someone fucked up, we all paid for it. Like, someone's late to practice, okay, we're all gonna plank for 5 minutes. Like,
but it's a specialization, bro. That's what we're saying. There is levels of discipline amongst every sport.
I'm like, what does that mean though? Like the specialization, like
it means you have to like think. You have to put yourself in the shoes and the mind of someone else, and that has vast importance in like your life today.
Like in wrestling, you have to be a move ahead of the person.
One other dude, not in the mind of 10 other
One other dude
dudes.
who's you're fucking in contact with for 6 minutes.
Yeah, bro, you're in contact with these dudes every fucking
but like,
play
it's not,
for a whole game.
But it's like you get like time to think. You're on the go. You get 2 minutes, and then you get a minute break every 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm not saying that wrestling isn't a tough, challenging, important
I'm not saying
sport.
that football is not. I just think that there are lessons to be learned in all sports, and all of them have their own specific lessons they can do.
They all
I
their
think
own.
Overarching, like there's most sports you can learn the same thing.
They're all unique.
I mean, yeah.
They're all unique, but there's overlapping qualities.
I think wrestling is more complex. Or football is more complex.
Yeah, I was like,
hold on now.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that makes it like better. Because Occam's razor is a thing. Like the least complex answer is typically the best one. Like there are, just because something's complex doesn't mean it's great.
Yeah, but it also means like the thinking aspect of it is crazy, bro. That's like that's what I've been thinking about.
You don't like football at all?
Bro, I mean I don't like sports really.
No, well, I mean that's just. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a personal.
But of all the sports, baseball and football, the two I dislike the most.
Baseball, but I don't.
Those are the two I like the most.
I don't know. I can't even know. I mean, like
baseball's ass.
I can't even watch baseball. I mean, it's just so dang
boring
slow.
and slow and all
I
that
mean,
kind of
going
shit.
to a game, if you go to a Twins game, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, that shit's fun.
It's fun. But I can't watch it on TV.
Yeah, it's dead. But I think that's like a matter you have to have played it. Because then
I played a little bit, but I didn't even like it. I didn't like it
really
when I was playing. Like, I would rather just sit on the
Sit
bench
at
and
home
eat
and do
some sunflower
nothing.
seeds.
Mm.
I fucked with the sunflower seeds.
That's the move. And the big league chew.
The chew, the bubble gum.
Some dip.
Nah, I was like 7.
Give me some. You're a little bitch then. What the fuck?
My fault.
Not dipping at 7. What are you doing?
Shit, riding
Had-
bikes.
Chilling.
Yeah, I mean, there's strategy in like all sports. Like, think about it. I mean, like, running has strategy to it.
Yeah.
How does running have strategy? Yeah, speak about your running
So
careers.
I run. I've said that a couple times. I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
I ran track with RJ. RJ's a hurdler. He's pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, high school was my level.
Yeah.
After that,
And I run distance. So like,
Is the strategy just like timing it?
it's basically like, so you got to learn how to use people and you got to learn how to be used.
Whoa,
You know?
that's crazy.
Expand.
So here's an example of me being used. So when I did the freshman year, I did the USATF,
You
U20
cold, huh?
national meet
Big time.
in February. AK. I was in Bend, Oregon, 4,000 feet. Then niggas used me the entire race. Like, I led from 0 to like 6.8K.
You're in the front that whole time.
Yeah, and I wasn't even trying. I kept slowing down, and they just slowed down with me.
Damn.
Like, here, I can show y'all a photo. If y'all want to see the photo, it's on my Instagram. You got to follow me, though, because it's private. At hammy.time, Instagram, you know, it's a cool photo, you know. I'm just going to, but I don't like the birds do that kind of V. That's kind of how that was. It's me in the center.
Whoa,
The
that's
niggas
cool.
were using
Yeah,
me.
that is a cool.
I went
photo.
to Worlds with these guys, and then another one. They're all right.
Okay.
That's cool.
But yeah, so that's
Damn.
like, you gotta like, because if you're in a race, like, and it's harder I could be going just as fast as someone, but it's harder being in the front than it is being behind them for a number, because one, if it's windy, they're gonna take the wind, and two, there's that mental stress with it.
Right.
So like, I'm just like going with the flow instead of like, you know, making the flow.
Right.
So that's an aspect of being used and using someone. And then you gotta take into consideration like where you are in the race, and then how much you have left, how much you have left in you, how much you think people around you have left. Because if you make a move too soon, you're making the move that's gonna fuck it. You're like, you're gonna get eaten alive.
Right.
So if you make it
Yeah.
too late, then you can't bounce back.
Yeah.
So like RJ, remember in high school, I'd always wait towards the end, and then
you would just take off in the last few, like whatever the race was, the last kick, you would
yeah.
turn it up.
Team takeoff.
Yeah, TTO.
So that's
Interesting.
like that, and there's like more strategy, especially in cross country, because you have to coordinate with, because cross country scores as a team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's 7 of you, 5 score, and you got to learn how to like Opsa would usually just be on his own because he's like really good.
Yeah.
And then other people work together, you know, because like it's at that point it's not individual anymore. I mean, yeah, the race is a race, you're running by yourself, but like you if one person does well, then it's just like it's not okay. The team will do better, but not doesn't necessarily mean the team. So you got to learn how to keep the people you're running with you. You got to learn how to make sure like the younger, more like inexperienced people don't, you know, get antsy. 'Cause that's like, imagine a college race, like
Yeah, it's for your first college.
yeah, people take
Shit.
off. Like,
Yeah.
you ever been to the GRIAC? You ever heard of the GRIAC? It's our
Yeah.
home meet here. Like,
No.
you could run like a 55 for the first 400,
Mm.
and you wouldn't even you'd be in first by maybe like a half a step.
That's crazy. That's a good 4.
Is
Yeah.
that fast?
That's fast.
Yeah.
55 what?
Seconds.
400.
400.
meters. That's
Oh,
once
a lot.
around.
Yeah.
In
But that's in the
55
cross country.
seconds?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the people go
Damn.
fast because they're super, you know, jittery, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
you gotta learn how to make like the older people have to reel in the younger ones and make sure like that they're like in line doing well. And there's usually some person, like if you're running in a pack, there's one person who dictates like when people go,
Mhm.
because there's always gonna be one person who's actually good. Like, I don't do that. I don't necessarily care about that kind of stuff myself.
Yep.
But like that's it's not super strategic where you gotta like, oh, this person's blah blah blah, but you gotta like know your competition. Like before every Big Ten meet, we'd sit down and talk about the people in the race. Like, this person's this, they tend to do this. They're fast, capable of doing this and this.
You got a game plan.
At the end of the race, they're definitely going to be able to do this. You got to, like, okay, when do I need to get them away from me, you know? Like, in high school, I don't know, I could kick. Ask RJ. In high school, I could kick.
Yeah.
And, like, I remember, and people would be like, okay, Hamza can close a mile in under 60 seconds. So
Facts.
I can't beat with him. Like,
You're kind of cold.
I was kind of cold.
crazy.
Yeah, you know. So you got to be like, okay, this person can.
I miss track low key. That was kind of fun.
It's fun, yeah. Track's
Seems
fun. I don't really like cross country though. But yeah, so you got to like.
It's only
Okay,
fun
if this person.
you're good. I'm gonna be honest. It's only fun if you're good.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're getting dusted, that's.
Bro, I've
It's
been saying
embarrassing.
that.
You know, it's real embarrassing if you're getting
rocked,
dusted.
yeah.
I've
Like,
been saying that, bro. I don't understand how people can enjoy running. And I think the only reason you can enjoy it is if you're good at it and you win. Because you get satisfaction from winning.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. Because junior year, I don't know if you remember, I really hurt my ankle. And like, I didn't run at all. I ran like 3 meets and I was doing pretty damn good. Like, I was doing better than our best hurdler at the time. And I was like, the race I beat him in is the race I got hurt. And
Damn.
I was like, damn, I was about to turn up this season, but
right.
it was whatever. I like had like a high and low ankle sprain at the same time.
I remember that
like,
for football.
Yeah, my ankle was like juicy. I was like, damn.
That's the.
So then I didn't run at all, and then senior year comes around, I was still like captain, coming onto the team, and I was like, bet, like that's lit. And the coach was chill with everything.
Bro, you know they lost conference this year.
Yeah, dude, I saw. Tragic.
First time since our freshman year, right?
Southwest, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, so you gotta just like you have to know your competition.
Yeah.
Really, like you have to know like, okay, if I'm in a race with someone who can do a 50, whatever, like a low 50, I'm not gonna. I need to have them away from me by the last. Like I have a teammate here, he's a 150, 800 runner. So that's running two 55s like in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I raced him. Remember it was the St. Louis Park meet senior year? I was like, okay, I can't be with this guy in the last lap. Like, I can't, like, that means he has kick. So, from the gut, I just went.
And then just so you couldn't even have a chance.
Yeah. So that's the kind of strategy behind running.
I respect that, bro. I'm not, like, discounting other sports. I'm just saying, like, football's valuable in its own
Yeah, I don't
way.
feel like they should cut a whole sport. That'd be crazy.
Right.
I don't see it happening.
Right. Yeah, man. Hamza, I want you to close out with the story of you blacking out in a race. Because that shit's crazy. We're at the hour mark, so I think we'll wrap it up here after this.
So, which time?
Yeah, so.
What's that?
So, my sophomore year, I raced in Indiana 3 times. First time I blocked out. Second time I blocked out, but then came to, like, 5.5K later.
That's crazy as fuck. And he was still, like... in a good spot, right?
That was an alright
so tell
spot,
the story, bro.
And then third time I collapsed and got a concussion because I hit my head on the track so hard.
Oh,
damn,
that's not good.
Yeah,
I want to hear about the one where you like woke up and you were like still running.
All right, so I'm racing.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
Like, so it's like 2K in, and then I don't.
So what was the context? What was going on?
Stress, I think.
So like, did you like eat before?
Yeah, I did. I was just so. That was my very first Big Ten meet. And I was like, shit, bro, this is gonna be tough. So we're running, whatever. It's 2K. I'm gone. Same course. So this is in Indiana. So the track one was on the track, and the first 2 blackouts. It's the same course. Right. So I'm on this course. I'm like, I'm gonna eat this. This course is gonna be my bitch this time around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Like, what happened to me last time was ass.
Right, you're coming back.
Yeah,
to redemption.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a comeback story. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then like I'm running. I'm like stressed out. Like fuck, I need to get any higher, further. You know, I gotta go like faster. I gotta be more in the lead. I gotta do this. Gotta do that. Gotta do this. Like putting some stress on myself. And then 2K, I'm just like gone. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know whatever. And then next thing I know, it's like 7.2K. So I have 800 meters left. So a half mile left, and I see someone. I'm like, where is this in the race? like yelled out, like, what K is this? What K is this? I'm like, kick. It's like yelling at me to go. So I'm like, okay, fuck. Like,
I'm just like, oh shit.
I just like, okay, and just start picking it up. Like they could have fucked me up. But I
Right,
just like,
right.
okay, I'll just listen to them. And I knew the course. I knew like that would be where I was kicking, but you go past that place like multiple times.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I wasn't sure which time it was.
Yeah.
And then I'm going. It's just a straight line. So I'm going. And I'm just like, what? In my head, I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So how long?
Lost.
So how long were you out then?
I was out from 2K to 7.2K.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
So
Autopilot, boy.
yeah. So then I'm
That's
running,
crazy.
and I was running like, okay. I wasn't running that fast, I guess. While I was like
This
not
man
there.
was running a whole course though. Like,
Yeah,
know.
but I was like running okay, and then I'm running, and then I see this. So Carlos on the course, right? So straight, there are woods, like 3-4 feet to my right, and then in front of me, like 20 feet, there's a Wisconsin guy and a Penn State guy, and there's a gap between them that's like, what was this, 2 feet, a foot
Yeah.
maybe, a little over a
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna go take it, so I run up, and then I go like put my arms like between me, and I push both of them out of my way. And then
Let's
Penn State
go.
guy goes into like the forest. I finished the race, and then I turn around, and that Penn State guy was Andrew Sell.
No,
Yeah.
you're lying.
Who's that? Who's that?
He graduated with us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's clown.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You're just on mud.
Yeah.
I was
for
just
real.
like, what the fuck happened after that race? I was just not in the mood to talk. He came up and talked to me. I didn't apologize. I was just like, fuck it, I don't want to talk. I was mad.
Shit, bro.
And
How
like-
does that happen?
I don't know. I felt like
I
ass
didn't know
after
he went
too.
to Penn State.
Yeah, he goes to Penn State. He's like a chemical engineering major.
Crazy.
But yeah, so then there's that. First one was because of heat, and then I collapsed. It was a Big Ten 5K, and then my coach, so I was super stressed out because it's like another Big Ten meet, like,
Right.
you know, I was just not doing, and it was hot, like 90, it was like 80% humidity, I'm pretty sure. So like it was hot, so I'm sitting
Jesus.
there trying to not relax, because that's the thing, you gotta relax before these big meets, you know what I'm saying? And then my coach comes up to me and it's like, you better get fourth. And this is after not racing. This is like, that was the start of me not racing
Told you
often.
better.
So that was like outdoor track season. That was my third race. It was a Big Ten meet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and outdoor track starts like beginning of March, and this was mid-May. So I'm just like not prepared at all. I don't feel prepared. I'm just super stressed. Like, I'm gonna fuck up. Just gotta be relaxed. You know, you can do it. And then he says that to me, and then I just go like ape shit in my head. Just
Go
like,
nutty.
fuck. Yeah. So we start the race. Hot enough where they have like water out for us.
Yeah. That's like, it's hot.
Really?
It's like,
Yeah.
They usually don't have water.
No, they don't.
Huh.
On a track race, no.
They don't
So
give
we're
a
going,
fuck.
and I'm like, and we have some fast guys. We have like national champions. We have All-Americans, and I gotta get fourth.
Damn.
So we're going like 5K is 3.1 miles. It's 12.5 laps. By lap 4, I'm in the top 5. Like, I'm doing my thing, and then I start feeling weird,
yeah. You're
So
just
then-
feeling like lightheaded.
lightheaded, just kind of like not there.
Yeah.
And then I just like started speeding up. I don't know why. So then go forward like a couple more laps. I'm in the top 3. I collapsed like 5 laps to go, 4.5 laps to go. I was leading by then by like
You were in
20
first?
20 meters. Yeah, I was in first by like
Sheesh.
20 meters.
Oh.
And I was swerving. Like I was like swerving. I apparently took some steps off the track, so even if I finished the race, I would have been disqualified. Like, and then I'm running, and it's on the curve, right? I start the curve. I start part of it, and then I just start going straight. And then my team camp is right there, and I get in front of them and just fall down.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you say you got a concussion from that?
Yeah, I had like a big mark on my head, and then I got like a small concussion, and I wasn't allowed to like do anything until July. But yeah, so
Shit.
like,
That was last year?
after sophomore year.
Shit,
So like,
bro.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Damn. Well, thanks for
yeah.
sharing
Tell
that.
me, tell me, man, who gets a concussion from distance track and field?
Yeah,
Yeah, now we know, bro.
we know.
Dangerous sport.
Dangerous
Yeah,
sport.
right.
No, remember what's his name? What was his
That's
name?
more concussions than I got playing football. So there you
Was-
go.
Yeah.
Andre, was
Football's
that his
safe,
name?
bro.
Who was the dude that like broke his foot on a hurdle? It was our sophomore year.
Oh,
Was it Andre?
oh, it could have been Andre. I
it
forgot
was
about
a guy
Andre.
on the
Yeah,
team.
it was Andre.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nah.
This dude hit a hurdle, and he like shattered his foot. Like,
Oh,
from, like,
that's
the back
so
of it.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
forgot
God.
about it.
Gosh, Maurice was cold. Remember him?
Yeah, he was
He was cold.
going crazy.
He went to Mankato State
Yeah,
and
and
played, ran there for a bit.
Shit, man.
But
Cool.
yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. You know, I want to shout out. It's RJ. You know, it's RJ bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
you know.
taking time out of his schedule.
Invite,
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it, bro.
I'd like to thank Clark for coming on too. I know he's been here every single episode. You know, he's really the one who does all. Like, actually, he's a Clark, because he's the one who like edits it. He's the one who plans all of it. Like, I don't do a whole lot. So I just round of applause for Clark.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
you know, just,
and check out Still Broke. It'll be out very soon.
Very soon. RJ, you want to plug anything?
Yeah. Follow my SoundCloud is RJBitch. My Instagram is RJ__. And yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
For real, bro. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, tell a friend.
Instagram.
7th Street Podcast at 7th Street Podcast.
Yep.
And also 7th Street Podcast at gmail.com for
and
like
you spell out 7th
for the
Gmail.
Exactly.
For the email.
Yep. Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly.
So just thanks. You know.
Otherwise, man, here's the sound of the day, and hope everyone has a great week. Fuck. Hold on. And there you go.
So let us know what it is. You can email us. You can DM us. Whatever you want. Just have a blessed afternoon.
God bless.
I got a guy like murder, first guy like kill. I got a tool that like this, that's what like you. I got a gas one like that, I got a gas really like you. I got a down there like gas one like 10 pounds like you. I got a guy like murder, first guy like kill. I got a tool that like this, that's what like you. I got a gas one like that, I got a gas really like you. I got a down there like gas one like 10 pounds like you. I told my nigga Julio Jones to switch his position, throw it like a Tito. Time on the tour with me, I told him to get off the stadium kilo. I show my ass every time to blow a call like I'm Richard Kid and Tebow. I show my ass every time to blow a call like I'm Richard Kid and Tebow. So many doors broken around the turn green like Incredible Hulk Benzino.